no news again that before the inception of last hearing, which was yesterday, barely 24 hours, federal government of Nigeria in totality apologized to Nnamdi Kanu, inciting serious mental, psychological trauma ranging from 2015 to date, which is 10 years. Kanu has been going serious mental trauma that must have at least orchestrated his having altercation with the former Chief Justice, Binta Nyako. He threw word, the way he couldn't to a whole justice who was actually being indicted financially. Yes, Kanu made it open because Kanu was annoyed. It was unlawful for a man to be stagnated from 2015 to date. 10 good years. For what? So actually, federal government of Nigeria, they understood that they actually troubled the young man, wrongly. And they actually, at least now, pacified with him. Pacification of Nnamdi Kanu yesterday was no crime. It was a welcome situation. It was a welcome development. It was an amendment. Not everybody that expected what happened yesterday. But I know, because Omotocho is a man I know that is going to climax the case of Nnamdi Kanu that actually started since 2015, 10 years now. Omotocho is coming so that the case will get to its climax. It's not going to be an abrupt thing, which was why it is going to hold April and May. And everything will be sealed off. Nnamdi Kanu is going to walk out freely.
I will also advise Nnamdi Kanu to accept the apologies tendered to him by the Nigerian government.
Yes, Nnamdi Kanu thanked them yesterday using his own verbal speech and his legal teams. He actually made a statement that he has now actually agreed with Nigerian justice system, which he turned his back previously by challenging each and every justice that, was trying to at least handle his cases. He often visit the court with documents inciting what? Constitutional what? Violation. They violate Nigerian constitution each and every day. Every day they go to court. And we find out that he was absolutely saying the truth. Reviewing of our constitutionalities by the Department of Judiciary is always based on deception because they have been bought. A rubber stamp judiciary. A rubber stamp judiciary. Judiciary of this country is rubber stamp. Stoogie. Rubber stamp lawmakers. Rubber stamp lawmakers. The Department of the Legislature, they are rubber stamp. Stoogie. They were paid to act otherwise by federal government of Nigeria. That is Department of Executive. Rubber stamp judiciary. Rubber stamp judiciary. Rubber stamp lawmakers. Akpabio has been bought by Tinubu's office. That's why they could not actually debate rule or declaration of emergency in Rivers State because rubber stamp senators, rubber stamp Akpabio. Let me tell you, it was only the lower chambers, yes, House of Rep, that you see the honorables over there coming out to actually tell you that not all of them agreed with Tinubu to declare emergency state of emergency in Rivers State. That when they were debating it and assigning or endorsing it, how many seats were occupied? The percentage of the occupied seats were too little, meaning that the lower legislative chamber did not concur with what Tinubu actually did in Rivers State. Rubber stamp judiciary, rubber stamp senators. That's why I'm telling you that Akpabio is working seriously hard so that Tinubu administration will overlook the fraudulent accusation hanging on his neck to the tune of
allegedly,
allegedly,
Mr. Rabi was saying that the sum of $5,000 and $10,000 was distributing at the office of Akpabio. Yes, to each senators in order for them to give that voice vote, which was against the constitution because the constitution recommends 8 counts. But because of the money that was involved, they have to do a voice vote. Mr. Rab, will you say this allegation is true?
This allegation is quite substantiated because we have many witnesses, There's nothing you can do in this dot-com world that will not be at least unveiled or revealed to the members of the public. We actually know that the executive office of the executive in Nigeria has been, each and every time there is, national crisis, sharing money among the lawmakers, among the judges, among the bench of justices in Nigeria, which is why we actually should eliminate that word allegation. It is not allegedly accused or reportedly said. No, allegation should be removed there. It is not allegedly believed that they disputed or disbursed among themselves $5,000. No, it is a fact, a substantiated fact. And Akpabio took lion chair. Akpabio was given the biggest share of that, bribery given to the lawmakers. Each and every time the executive is about to overrun, I think, understand, the responsibility of both the judiciary, the department that at least review our constitutionalities, and the lawmakers. The office of executive always disburse money among the lawmakers, among the office or department of what? The judiciary. So they are all stooges to office of the executive. I don't really understand. Akpabio collected money. It is obvious. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. See, lawmakers are stooges. Department of Judiciary, they are stooges. They are all stooges to the Department of Executive. That's why Nigerians are not getting justice from anybody. The court, you see, has at least deviated from being the common hope of a common man. All our justices, they have been bent. I think you understand. They are not actually responding to the right legal stimulus. The stimulus is now bent towards the executive.
All right, Mr. Ralph.
Just like plants that can go direct to the what? Radiation. That is solar energy. Through what? Photosynthesis. But this time around, it can turn towards geotropism.
All right, Mr. Ralph.
Exetropism. Executropism. That is how the lawmakers' stimulus are responding this time around.
All right, Mr. Ralph, it's a very fine place to live in. Thank you. Here with me is Mr. Okpara, the new Okokone. Mr. Okpara, good morning.
Good morning, my host, Casey.
All right, Mr. Okpara, quick one. Let me have your reaction concerning what happened yesterday. It is reported that Nnamdi Kanu has apologized to Justice Binta Nyako, and you also have confidence in Justice Omotosho. Mr. Okpara, let me have your reaction.
I am Mr. Okpara, Okokondem. I thank God Almighty for life you give to someone, life you give to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I thank God Almighty for the appearance of Nnamdi Kanu yesterday. I thank God Almighty for all our fans all over the world. May God bless every one of them in Jesus' name. You see, it seems that the Nnamdi Kanu appearing in this court this second time, and the way the system are going, apology. I'm not against Nnamdi Kanu apologizing if it's wrong. And we should realize that no human being is perfect. But sometimes it may be a trick, because the way other people view things, I don't view it. I don't view it in that way. It may be a trick. At the end, Nnamdi Kanu will apologize for federal government. Okay. It may be a system, because who is the lead counsel now of Nnamdi Kanu? He's not allowed Ejimoko anymore. He's a Yoruba man. And you know Yoruba, whatever that happen, no matter how you are wrong, no matter how you are right, as far as you reach to high class, Mabinu. But no matter how they suppress you, as far as that person is higher than you, financially, age-wise, the stature in society, you have to accept whatever wrong he do to you and tell him Mabinu. But it's not in Igbo culture. And as the way I look at it, that's the way they are dragging Nnamdi Kanu now too. If Nnamdi Kanu did not take care, Nnamdi Kanu dobale to federal government of Nigeria upon all they have done. I'm not saying, this is why whenever they say political settlement, solution, I ask what is political solution? If the way things are going now, if Nnamdi Kanu did not take time, Nnamdi Kanu will surrender Biafra.
Why do you say Nnamdi Kanu going to surrender Biafra? Because of the apologize to Binta Nyako yesterday.
I'm not against that, but this may be a stepping stone. Okay, I present to Binta Nyako. What Nnamdi Kanu have done for Binta Nyako to be adjourning his case for how many years now? You still go tell him to apologize her. Nnamdi Kanu did not abuse Binta Nyako. Nnamdi Kanu did not abuse her. There's no wrong word Nnamdi Kanu use. Nnamdi Kanu said that he's not satisfied. He's not okay with the role or the way he handled the case, which you can say, which you can decide. Say, I'm not satisfied with the judgment of this judge. It's in law. It's in my constitution. Then why should they end up in apologizing?
No need.
No need. Let us say the facts. But as the lead counsel, you know what he has in his mind. But I'm telling you now, as a man who has the feeling of tomorrow,
yes,
as a man who has the feeling of tomorrow, if case not taken, they will allow Nnamdi Kanu to accept the guilty, to apologize, the torment him in Kenya, kidnap him in Kenya. Nnamdi Kanu should beware.
Yes, and he should never apologize to
Nnamdi Kanu should beware.
Apologize to him. All the soldiers were from where they began.
Operation Pattern Dance, Nnamdi should beware. Nnamdi Kanu should beware. The blood of innocent people that have died because of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu should beware. Yes. And his apology. I'm not saying that settlement peacefully, Biafra to go peacefully and become Nigeria and Biafra become a neighboring nation peacefully. I'm not against that because there's no need of shedding blood.
Yes.
There's no need of, but do not say I am wrong when I am right. Do not tell me that.
Very much.
Do not tell me that.
Yes.
I am wrong when I am right.
Yes.
Do not tell me that.
It's even bad for someone to tell you that you are wrong when you
are right.
You are right.
Who is the aggressor? Fregom is the aggressor. Who carry Operation Pattern Dance? Fregom carry Operation Pattern Dance. Who kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu? Fregom kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Who are killing the agitators? Fregom are killing the agitators.
These are all proven.
Eh? But as a government, you may, no matter how you are right, you may not have power to fight them because it's a government. We are still agitating for Biafra. Biafrans are still agitating. Biafrans don't have capacity to fight federal government unless when they become a nation. Therefore, so certain times we play judge, Biafra play judge with them, but not to say let the whole problem on Biafrans. All the cause is not from Biafrans. Now remember, Babangida has come and justify that Igbo man did nothing wrong in Nigeria in 1966. And this is what happened now. Igbo man, IPOB did not no wrong by agitating. Where I am concerned, Nnamdi Kanu should remember people have died. This apology, I am not against what he did now. But this apology, let it not to end up that Nnamdi Kanu accept the guilty and apologize.
But if that apology will set him free, don't you think it's a good thing for you to do so that you're able to come out of the tension?
I said nothing will set Nnamdi Kanu free now, unless God intervene. But to say apology, Nnamdi Kanu have to accept that he's guilty.
Mr. Okpara, you rightly said that the lead counsel now is a Yoruba man, and based on their own belief and their own culture, they believe that Dobale is an easiest way of getting justice. So if Dobale will bring Nnamdi Kanu out of detention, out of the DSS detention, don't you think it's a good advice that the lead counsel are passing Nnamdi Kanu to do Dobale for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for him to be out of prison?
Now, Dobale on what ground? When you want to do Dobale, you do it on what ground? If Dobale will set Nnamdi Kanu free, Nnamdi Kanu to frustrate and come out and go with the Biafra, it's good. It's good. But Nnamdi Kanu to Dobale and accept guilty and abandon Biafra, including all those who will die, Nnamdi Kanu will give account to God by deceiving the people. By deceiving the people. We Nnamdi Kanu have deceived the people. Do you understand what I'm saying? But by age, Mr. President Senior Nnamdi Kanu by age. by power, Mr. President had the power to give President respect on that one, or whosoever that is senior respect on that one. It's okay. And this Dobale will end up in political solution. This Dobale, if it's Nnamdi Kanu to Dobale and be free, it will end up in political solution. And the political solution will end up Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafra. You see where I'm going? Dobale, if it continue like this, it will end up Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafra. And the reason Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafra, this is the death of Biafra. Biafra will never rise again. Ojukwu struggle. He returned back home, join Nigeria, contest. If you want Ojukwu joining Nigerian politics, it's indirectly Dobale. Ojukwu joined Nigerian politics, contest as a presidential candidate in Nigeria. It's indirectly Dobale, accepting that he did mistake. Now, Owasirike started, and Dobale, where's Owasirike agree, and Dobale agree, where's Owasirike, where's Biafra? Nnamdi Kanu rise up again. Then you want him, I don't know the type of Dobale you want him. The one he did now is okay. But in future, who knows the type of Dobale he will do? Who knows the type of Dobale? This is where I'm going, he will do. Simon Ekpa in Finland now. What offense Simon Ekpa caused? Is it not for Nnamdi Kanu to be released? That's the offense Simon Ekpa caused. That's the offense that is suffering in Finland prison now. Okay, if Nnamdi Kanu Dobale, political settlement, not Biafra, Simon Ekpa, to whom will he Dobale? To whom will he apologize? To whom will he say, forgive me? Eh? It will be a very shameful thing. I'm telling you before God and man, it will be a very shameful thing that Igbo man did not get independence at the end. And let me tell you, anything that made Igbo man did not get his own republic Biafra now, I give you only 30 years, they will wipe off from the surface of the earth. Go and read the future. If Igbo man continue in Nigeria as one Nigeria, I'm telling you honestly, the next generation, you will see Igbos in that diaspora, not Igbos in their own indigenous land. Watch what is going on now. Watch what is going on now. Even now they are fighting. Even now they are struggling.
Mr. Okpara, I was still asking that if Dobale would bring Nnamdi Kanu out of detention.
Oh, no, they talk anyhow.
Understand? Nnamdi Kanu apologized yesterday to
Point of correction, no, not to him.
All right, fine. On behalf of Nnamdi Kanu.
Not to him.
All right. The other evangelist, please just. So if that Dobale, if I'm apologized, if I'm sorry, will make the federal government to pay attention and release him. Don't you think it's a good thing
then
to
if
just do?
Nnamdi Kanu,
Just going to out of that
Nnamdi
detention.
Kanu say, I'm
because
sorry.
he cannot be there and do anything that.
Listen. If Nnamdi Kanu will say, I'm sorry, which way I will accept that it's duty. You know what sorry mean? You are not that caused the pen.
No, why he apologized to Binta Nyako? Because of the reaction in court. No, the last time he said over his dead body with Binta Nyako be a judge on his own very case, and his and the way and manner and attitude of Nnamdi Kanu was, it didn't show that this is the kind of leader Nnamdi Kanu is. So he now realized himself that in fact he was to the extreme. So he later apologized and said,
listen, Nnamdi Kanu said over his dead body that Binta will be judge over his case again. Is he not correct? Is Binta Nyako judge over Nnamdi Kanu case?
No. But
why apologizing again?
Then why apologizing again?
All right, but you have right to.
Now, excuse me.
Not according to me. That is what happened. Oga, not according to me. All right,
Excuse
sir.
me, I'm coming. Nnamdi Kanu reaction. Nnamdi Kanu reaction. If you run Nnamdi Kanu, they push you to war.
All right, sir. Also,
what will you do?
Nnamdi Kanu said that he has faith that I believe that justice, Omotosho, will give justice and obey the rule of law. Do you also have that faith and that belief in justice, Omotosho?
Nnamdi Kanu should not commit himself by trying to please people. Nnamdi Kanu, justice, what do you say? What do you say? Justice Omotosho haven't delivered any judgment. Have Nnamdi Kanu will accept the judgment. What if he delivered the judgment against Nnamdi Kanu? Will Nnamdi Kanu swallow his word and say no? Eh? Nnamdi Kanu saying now. Look at the scenario. Look at the scenario of what is going on now. Look at the scenario of when Nnamdi Kanu will land if you don't take time. Okay, judgment haven't come. They have not started hearing. They only call the case up. You said you'll be satisfied on a case, but you don't know. Case that they haven't open mouth. You know the case start afresh again. What if at the end, Justice Omotosho said Nnamdi Kanu, you are guilty. Will Nnamdi Kanu accept it? This is what happened between Cameroon. I'm giving an instance. This is what happened between Cameroon and Nigeria on Bakassi Peninsula. When Cameroon sued Nigeria to court, towards the ending of delivering verdict, as I heard, I wasn't there. They call Obasanjo, say, will you accept any verdict that come up from here? Obasanjo say yes. As I heard, I wasn't there. This is a rumor. And I haven't verified, but I'm just quoting. Obasanjo say yes. At the end, International Court of Justice say Nigeria is no more owner of the Bekasi, and Bekasi belong to Nigeria. The Obasanjo put appeal. You know that people already take a vow. Today, the land is still in Cameroon. When the people that occupy that land are the Akwa Iboms, Ubong, Ata, are their national ruler. Jama meet them there. Jama was the original colonial master of Cameroon. When they lost Second World War, he entered to France, not to France, the original Cameroon. They meet there. Now they say that it's Cameroon because Obasanjo have already, as I had, already accept the judgment before the verdict.
All right, let's on Mr. Okpara, on a clear note, Adin said that Nnamdi Kanu, you said that it might lead to where Nnamdi Kanu will now apologize to the entire nation and said
Nnamdi Kanu to apologize to the entire nation of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu accept that he is guilty.
All right, fine. It's a very fine place to leave it, Mr. Okpara. Thank you for speaking.
A man of himself. Nnamdi Kanu is a man of himself. Whatever he decided to do, he should do. But just remember what made him to be there. Had he been in Kenya, will Nnamdi Kanu apologize? Had he been Nnamdi Kanu die in Kenya, upon all the torture, will he apologize? Be in grave and apologize.
Yes. Mr. Okpara, if the lead counsel, Mr. Okpara, if the lead counsel advise him on what to do, he has to pay attention and listen to the lead counsel.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Because why I'm saying this, Mr. Okpara, hold on. Whatsoever Nnamdi Kanu wants to do, he can't do anything when he's still in detention. True of us.
They cannot do
anything. So anything that will make him to come out.
But he's doing something. His followers are doing something.
Mr. Okpara, hold on.
Nelson Mandela was in prison. He wasn't able to do something. But the ANC do something. Nelson Mandela come out.
Mr. Okpara, now, if Nnamdi Kanu, as I said, if that apology, like his lead counsel might have advised him to do, which is the right thing as far as I'm concerned, Justice Nyako deserve that apology, aside of any other thing. Understand? He didn't say I'm guilty. He apologized to his own behavior, attitude to Nyako, which is good. It's good. Understand?
I'm not arguing of that. I'm not arguing of that.
It's good. So,
but I'm telling you what this apology.
He didn't apologize to any other person.
Excuse me. This apology.
He didn't apologize to federal government.
This is where I'm going. This apology started little. You know, what fire started with a little kindling of little fire. It became a white fire. This apology that started now, let it not end up Nnamdi Kanu accepting that I will apologize to.
Yes, I like your submission. Fine. It's a very, very good opinion. Yes. You should not lead from this to him apologizing, accepting that okay, he's guilty, whereas the nation, the federal government are the one guilty. But the way they adopted him, understand, to Nigeria. Understand?
I will give you another example. Oliver Tambo. There's a Mandela best man, or his second. Oliver Tambo accept condition to come out. Oliver Tambo, something like this apology. He come back, they tell him, come on. Oliver Tambo came out. They sent him, I think, exile to Ethiopia. He died in Ethiopia under slavery. He wasn't alive to see end of apartheid in South Africa. They may give political solution and apology and send Nnamdi Kanu exile.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ogba. It's a very fine place to live in.
Thank you.